Good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to basketball season here on the Bulldog Sports Network. I'm Jacob Cater along with the East program, and we are glad to bring you some basketball action on this November night here in Quitman, Arkansas. Quitman Lady Bulldogs playing host to the St. Joseph Lady Bulldogs of Conway. Teams are going to their benches. We will get starting lineups. I must say, it is great to be back in the gym for basketball season. And we're going to go ahead and have the national anthem.
Welcome to our Quitman Bulldog fans and our St. Joe fans for joining us at the season opener. Will you please stand for the playing of our national anthem? Thank you. You may be seated. Austin Newmeyer. We have starting at guard, the junior, number 20, Bailey Pope. Starting at guard, the sophomore, number 12, Holly Morgan.
And we now have our starting lineups for the first game of the season here from the Bulldog Complex. The visiting team, the Lady Bulldogs of St. Joseph. Number 21, Caitlin Kordsmeyer. Number 33, Kate Nabholtz. Number 20, Bailey Pope. Number 34, Lily Vaughn. And number 12, Holly Morgan. For the home team, the Quitman Lady Bulldogs, number 0, Lexi Hobbs. Number 1, Sarah Dixon. Number 11, Allie Cater. number 14, Ava Sullivan, number 24, Madeline Varvel. This Lady Bulldogs team of Quitman is a very young team this season, led by junior Allie Cater. The rest of them, sophomores on the court. Madeline Varvel will get the tip, and it'll go to Cater. Allie Cater on the far side is going to bring it to the key. Cater over to Hobbs, now out to Varvel at the key. There's Hobbs on the wing. She's going to pass it back to Cater. Lady Bulldogs trying to get some ball moving around. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Varvel dribbles in, puts the shot up. It's no good. Ball jumps around. It's going to be rebounded by number 20, Bailey Pope of St. Joseph. Pope brings it down the floor. Inside pass. It's going to find Lily Vaughn, number 34. Ball gets away from Vaughn. It's loose on the floor. They're going to call that a jump ball. And that's going to go to St. Joseph. So foul on the inside. I believe they're going to call that on number 14, Ava Sullivan of the Lady Bulldogs. The Quitman Lady Bulldogs, I should say. Inbound pass from St. Joe. A pass right back to number 21. And there's going to be an out-of-bounds call. Inbound pass from Kordsmeyer. Passed all the way up to the key. Cater with the pressure. Trying to get the ball away from St. Joseph. Here's the drive inside by Pope. She puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound's going to come down, and it's going to be good. The put back for Lily Vaughn. St. Joseph with their first points. Here's Hobbs. She passes to the key to Varvel. Now over to Cater. Cater's going to drive baseline. Bounce pass inside to Sullivan. Off the glass. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Sullivan gets her own rebound. Can't get that one to go, but she'll be called for a foul. Ava Sullivan's going to go to the line to shoot two. First one's up and in for Sullivan. First points for Quitman. Second one on the way. It's no good. But the putback by Cater is no good as well. And there's going to be an out of bounds. I believe they're going to say that. No, they're not going to call a foul on that. I was afraid they were going to call a foul on Varvel there. Inbound pass. It's going to find number 21, Caitlin Kordsmeyer, half court. Varvel takes the ball away. Varvel pass over to Dixon. Here's Cater. The pass inside, tries to find Dixon. It finds Sullivan instead. Sullivan's going to get the ball stripped away inside the lane. Drive inside by number 21, Caitlin Kordsmeyer. Puts the ball up, can't get it to go. There's going to be a foul called on the floor. Foul's going to be called on Dixon. Second team foul for the Bulldogs. Excuse me, that foul's going to be called on Hobbs. Second team foul for Quitman. Pass inside. And they kick it back out to Kordsmeyer. 26 seconds on the shot clock. That's batted out of bounds by Varvel. Good defense there by Madeline Varvel. Kordsmeyer on the inbound, looking for an open man. She's going to find Lily Vaughn. Vaughn being pressured by Dixon. 17 seconds on the shot clock, and they're going to force the turnover. Lady Bulldogs force the first turnover of the game. Their first forced turnover of the game, I should say. And Haas will be the inbounder for Quitman. Pass inbounded to Varvel. Back to Hobbs. Hobbs looking for an open man. Now to Varvel. Over to the side, that's going to find Sarah Dixon. Allie Cater at the key is going to take the ball, drives it in, puts it up, off the glass, and it's good. Cater for 2, and the Bulldogs have a 1-point lead, 3-2. Beautiful layup. And this one off the glass is no good for Kordsmeyer, but there's going to be a foul called. I believe they're going to call that on Kaylin Sullivan, who's checked into the game in place of Ava Sullivan. Free throw is up for Kordsmeyer. First one's up and in. Second on the way for Kordsmeyer. Up and in. It's going to give the Lady Bulldogs of St. Joseph a slim lead. 4-3 the score. Cater gives it to Dixon on the baseline. Pass back out to Cater for 3. Up and no good. Rebound's going to come away to Maddie Varvel. Varvel hits it back out to Cater. Pass inside. Is going to find Kaylin Sullivan. Sullivan kicks it back out. Varvel, and there's going to be 3 seconds in the lane called on Kaylin Sullivan. Kordsmeyer on the inbound for St. Joseph. There's going to be a substitution made. Lily Kennedy will come in for Madeline Varvel. Kordsmeyer, pass inbounds. She gets it right back. She's being pressured. And Cater slips out of her hands, and it'll go out of bounds. Good pressure defense by the Bulldogs. Allie Cater and Lexi Hobbs were both there. And it's taken away by Sullivan on the inbound. Sullivan takes it to the basket, puts it up, can't get it to go. Ball's going to be rebounded by St. Joseph. It's going to be taken away once again by Cater. Cater puts it up, and it won't go. St. Joseph's going to try it again, taking it back down court. Bailey Pope. She's going to pass it over to 33, Nabholz. Nabholz puts it up and in for St. Joe. 6-3 the score. St. Joseph with a 3-point lead. Hobbs off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound by Sullivan. She'll put it up, and she is fouled. Foul's going to be called on number 34, Lily Vaughn. Sullivan at the free throw line. Her first one's up, and it's no good. Second one on the way from Sullivan. It's up and it's in. St. Joseph gets the inbound. Allie Cater's there to take it away. Cater knocked by her own teammate, Kennedy. And the ball's going to go back to St. Joseph. It's going to find Nabholz. Nabholz tries to drive in. She's pressured there by Sullivan. And Hobbs is going to take it away. The pass up to Cater. Cater can't get it to go, but she will be fouled. That contact's going to be called on number 33, Kate Nabholz of St. Joseph. Three team fouls apiece between these two Bulldog teams. Cater misses her first free throw. Substitution's going to be made for St. Joseph. Number 33, Kate Nabholz, is going to come out. Number 22 is going to come in and take her place. That's going to be Ashlyn Vogt, as Cater's second free throw is up and in. The pass out of bounds. It was intended for Nabholz. It was Holly Morgan on the pass. Inbound from Cater is going to find Hobbs in the backcourt. They'll cross the timeline. She'll pass it to Kennedy. Kennedy quick inside to go to Sullivan. Sullivan is going to be called with the travel. Took one too many steps there just inside the lane when she got the ball. The inbound from St. Joseph. Emma Finley's checked into the ball game now. Pass intended will almost go out of bounds. That was an impressive save by number 22, Ashlyn Vogt. They're going to call a travel on St. Joseph. Cater, the inbound pass, going to find Hobbs. They'll cross the timeline. Hobbs pass over to Cater. Cater looking for an open man. She's going to drive it inside. Jump shot on the way. It's good. Ball almost picked off by Cater. St. Joseph, and that one is picked off. It's going to go out of bounds. Lady Bulldogs lead it by 1, 7-6 with 2:36 left to go here in the first quarter. Bailey Pope takes a shot from the free throw line. It's no good. Off the rim. Here comes Cater. She'll pull up to the top of the key. Pass over to Hobbs. Hobbs is going to drive baseline. Kicks it back out. That's going to find Kennedy. Kennedy with a jumper. Puts it up and in. Lily Kennedy with her first points of the night. Makes it 9-6 Quitman. And a pass down low. Kaylin Sullivan knocks it away. Hobbs is going to come away with it. Here comes Lexi Hobbs down the floor. She passes to the corner. That's going to be Lily Kennedy. Now back to the key to Finley. Kennedy pulls for three. It's good! Lily Kennedy, first three-pointer of the season for the Lady Bulldogs. It's 12-6. St. Joseph will be inbounding the ball. That's going to be Kordsmeyer. She'll give it inbound, and it goes right back to her. Kordsmeyer runs the floor. She's going to be challenged. A bounce pass. And there will be an out-of-bounds call. Wasn't sure if that was out of bounds or a foul. It's going to end up being out of bounds. Kordsmeyer on the inbound for St. Joseph. She's going to pass it inside. Find Lily Vaughn. Vaughn takes the shot. The rebound stripped away by Cater. Cater's going to run the floor for Quitman. Pass into the corner is going to find Sarah Dixon. Dixon with the pump fake. Pass back to Cater. Cater drives inside the lane. Puts it up off the tip of the rim. No good. Sullivan gets the rebound. She can't get it to go. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Quitman. St. Joseph's basketball. Kordsmeyer on the inbound. She's going to find an open number 31, Izzy Garrett. Garrett's going to give it right back to Kordsmeyer. Kordsmeyer tries to shake Dixon off of her. Kordsmeyer is going to find Garrett once again. Now back to Kordsmeyer on the far side. Vaughn sets the screen. Kordsmeyer goes to the other side. 57 seconds left to go in the quarter. There's going to be a foul called. They're going to say that one's on number 1. That's Sarah Dixon. It's going to be a timeout called. With 55.6 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. We're going to take a moment and recognize some of our sponsors. BLK Quarries has 2 locations for the sale of rock products. The first location is in Rosebud at 36 Boggs Lane. Call them at 501-556-0711. The new location, opening soon in Greenbrier, is at 282 Highway 25, and the number is 501-589-2133. BLK Quarries thinks the Bulldogs rock. Lady Bulldogs of Quitman lead it coming out of the timeout. 55.6 seconds left to go. The score is 12-6. Kordsmeyer's going to get the inbound pass. 50 seconds on the clock. Ball's going to be picked and knocked out of bounds by Lily Kennedy. And the pass. Here's Kordsmeyer on the drive inside. She's going to hand it off. And there's going to be a double dribble against St. Joseph, called on number 20, Bailey Pope. Finley gives the inbound to Cater. She'll cross the timeline, 30 seconds left to play. Shot clock and the game clock separated by just about 1 second. Here's Cater on the far corner. She's going to give it over to the wing. That's going to find Kennedy. Cater back at the wing. Shoots the three, no good. Nice save by Sarah Dixon to keep it from going out of bounds. It's going to fall into the hands of St. Joseph. Here comes Nabholz down the floor looking for a last-second shot. She passes it to Pope. Pope for three, no good. 3 seconds. Cater's going to cross the timeline. Pass up ahead to Finley. She puts it up. No good. And that's the end of the first quarter. Your score, 12-6. Quitman Lady Bulldogs lead this one. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network. We are back to start the second quarter of basketball action from Quitman Bulldog Complex here in Quitman, Arkansas. Cater gives the inbound. She's going to give it over to Finley. Inside, that's Sullivan with the spin move off the glass. Can't get it to go. A little bit too strong. They're going to call a foul against the Lady Bulldogs of Quitman. Can't tell who they called that foul on. I believe they called it on Sullivan. And St. Joseph has the ball. It's Kordsmeyer. She's going to bring it across half court for St. Joe. And she's going to be met by Ava Sullivan, but Sullivan can't do much with that. Kordsmeyer gets it around her and puts the ball in. 4 points on the night for Caitlin Kordsmeyer. Here's Cater into the corner. That's going to find Sarah Dixon. Finley at the key. She's going to pass over, and that finds Kennedy. Now back to Dixon. Lady Bulldogs equipment trying to establish some ball movement. Emma Finley gets her shot blocked by Kate Nabholz. And there's going to be another blocked shot on the other end. That's going to be Lily Kennedy. Kennedy's going to check out. That's going to bring in Madeline Varvel. Nabholz looking for an open man. And she's going to find Nabholz, but the defense will cause her to lose the ball. Nabholz, the inbound. Here comes Varvel into the corner. That's going to find Cater. Now up top, that's Emma Finley over to Varvel. Into the corner, that's Sarah Dixon. Lady Bulldogs, ball movement. Sarah Dixon pulls the three, can't get it to go. Rebound, it's going to go out of bounds off of Quitman. St. Joseph will get the ball back. 6:37 left to go here in the half. The pass inbound by Nabholz goes right back to her. Excuse me, that's Kordsmeyer. And that one's taken away and then taken right back by St. Joseph. Kate Nabholz. And that pass is picked by Sullivan, Ava Sullivan. She'll pass it up the court to Cater. Cater from inside the paint. Nice bounce pass over to Madeline Varvel. Varvel looks like she took a knee and it's going to go out of bounds. No foul call. Trying to get the contact call on the shot. It's not successful. 12-8 the score. 6:05 to go here in the half. Cater guarding Kordsmeyer in the backcourt. Tries to pick the ball. Good ball movement here by St. Joe. Shot on the way by Nabholz, and Kate Nabholz for three. Makes it 12-11. St. Joseph not going away easy here in this first half. Emma Finley, a pass to Lexi Hobbs. That one off the tip of Ava Sullivan's fingers, and that's going to go to Kate Nabholz. Nabholz runs the floor, gets it up, and there's going to be a foul called. I believe they're going to get Emma Finley. They're going to get Emma Finley with the foul call. That's her first. Here's Nabholz from the free throw line. She puts the first one up. It's no good. Nabholz second on the way. That one sinks in. That's going to tie this ball game up at 12. Hobbs gets the inbound. Finley over to Cater in the corner. Cater out to Dixon. Cater finds the open hole. She drives. I believe Nabholz got her finger on that one. Ball didn't go very far towards the basket. 12-12 the score, 5:08 to play. Ball knocked out of bounds by Hobbs. Madeline Varvel is going to come in and take the point guard position away from Cater. Pass inbounds, deflected by Hobbs. Hobbs goes to the basket, puts it up, and she's fouled. Going to get 31 on the foul for St. Joseph. That's going to be Miss Izzy Garrett. Shots up and on the way, and it's good from Hobbs. Hobbs second on the way, and it's good as well. Hobbs makes both of them. Puts the Lady Bulldogs of Quitman up by 2, 14-12 here with 4:59 to play in the half. Some confusion on the court here. I'm not sure what just happened. But St. Joseph's going to have the ball. They're going to inbound it. Pass finds Garrett in the corner. She's going to drive inside, and there's going to be a travel called on Izzy Garrett. It's going to give the ball back to Quitman. Hobbs will cross the timeline for our Lady Bulldogs. Hobbs goes to the corner, gets the ball, jump shot, pulls up. Lexi Hobbs for 2. And it looks like Nabholz going to take a step over the line. That's going to go back to Quitman. Madeline Varvel on the inbound for the Lady Bulldogs of Quitman. Sarah Dixon gets it up and gets it in. Dixon's first points of the night. That one's stolen away by Hobbs. Hobbs is going to put it in. That's going to be a timeout for St. Joe. And just like that, Quitman's up 20-12 with 4 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the half. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Arkansas Elite Welding Academy is a proud supporter of the Quitman Bulldogs. Located right here in Quitman, Arkansas Elite has educated hundreds of welders since operations began in 2016. Weekly campus tours are offered on Thursdays at 9:30 a.m. To learn more, go to arkansasewa.com. We welcome you back out of the timeout. If you've just joined us, the Quitman Lady Bulldogs are up by 8 on St. Joseph right now. 20-12 the score. St. Joseph's going to get the inbound on the home side of the court. Ball almost stripped away there by Hobbs. Hobbs been playing good this second quarter. That one's going to be taken back by St. Joe, and there's going to be a foul called. I believe they're going to get number 14, Ava Sullivan, on the foul for Quitman. It's not on the shot. And that one's taken away by Hobbs on the inbound. Lexi Hobbs runs the floor. Pass over to Varvel. Varvel to Finley for 3. Gets it up. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound comes away to St. Joseph. Nice bounce pass between the legs, or right by Varvel. Varvel slips, and the ball will go out of bounds off of Quitman. St. Joseph's going to have another chance. St. Joseph on the inbound. That's going to be Kordsmeyer. Kordsmeyer gets the inbound, gets it right back, pulls the 3. It's no good. Hobbs will take it to the house. Lexi Hobbs going off here in this second quarter. .3:14 left to go. 22-12 the score. Left to go until the half, I should say. Hobbs over to Varvel. That's going to find Dixon in the corner. They'll pass it back out to Finley. A bounce pass to Sullivan. Finley takes it inside. Kicks it out to Varvel for 3. Off the rim, no good. Sarah Dixon turns and fires from the free throw line after getting the rebound. A shot will be no good. St. Joseph's going to have the ball. Nabholtz get it from Kordsmeyer. Pass inside. Out of the fingers of Catherine Royal. Lady Bulldogs of Quitman will get the ball back. Pass in the corner finds Sarah Dixon. Dixon to Finley at the top of the key. That's going to find Hobbs over in the corner. Hobbs fakes the shot, drives inside, puts it up. Can't get it to go. She will be fouled on the shot. Hobbs will get to go to the free throw line once again for Quitman. Shots up. It's good. Allie Cater checks back into the game for Quitman, and Hobbs makes her second free throw. 24-12 the score. The inbound. Pressure defense, and there's a backcourt violation by St. Joseph. Hobbs is going to get the inbound. So give it into Cater. Cater plays floor general for the Bulldogs pretty well. Goes to the corner. Gets the ball back. Pass over to Dixon. Now here's Hobbs into the corner to Finley. Finley pulls the 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Cater on the other side. Cater, bounce pass inside. Is going to find Kaylin Sullivan. Now out to Hobbs. Hobbs is going to drive to the baseline. That one's going to be taken away by St. Joseph. Here comes Kordsmeyer. Kordsmeyer puts it up, can't get it to go. She'll put it up again. There's going to be a foul called by Kaylin Sullivan. Caitlin Kordsmeyer is going to go to the line to shoot 2 for St. Joseph. Here's the shot. Up and no good. Off the inside of the rim. Good crowd here for a Tuesday night for some basketball, a home opener. And just the opener in general. First basketball game of the season for these Quitman Bulldogs. Kordsmeyer at the line, shooting her second of 2. Can't get it to go. Allie Cater gets the rebound. She's going to pass it to Hobbs. Hobbs goes down the floor, tries to set up the offense, passes it to the corner. That's going to find Emma Finley. Back out to Dixon. Now to Cater on the wing. Back to Finley at the key. And Hobbs is going to drive inside, puts it up, and can't get it to go. Sarah Dixon on the rebound for Quitman. Kicks it back out. That finds Hobbs for 3! Lexi Hobbs! Well, Lexi Hobbs and the Lady Bulldogs of Quitman have come to life here in the second quarter. And there's going to be a travel as she took about 3 good steps there after getting the ball. That was Ashlyn Vogt. Hobbs, the inbounder. She'll give it into Cater. Cater will cross the timeline. Pass over to Dixon. 47 seconds till halftime. Hobbs over to Cater. Cater for 3. Gets it up. Gets it in! Cater for 3. Pressure in the backcourt put on by Allie Cater. Kordsmeyer shakes her off. Pass back to Kordsmeyer. Kordsmeyer takes it in for St. Joe. Gets it up, gets it in. Beautiful look by Caitlin Kordsmeyer. 30-14 to score, 12 seconds to go. Hobbs will pass over to Finley. That's going to find Dixon in the corner. 7 seconds. Shot clock's turned off. Dixon for 3. Gets it up, and it's good. Sarah Dixon for 3. That's going to be the end of the first half of basketball action in this girls matchup. We'll go to the locker room. Score, Quitman Bulldogs 33, St. Joseph Bulldogs 14. We'll be right back here on the Quitman Bulldogs Sports Network.
here to change out the batteries? I have no idea. It just shut up. It's back on now. We'll have to change it. I'm gonna go ahead and change it. Hey Tom, put that camera on them warming up.
Oh. Good? Okay. Cynthia and Bobby Kennedy are the owners of CK Asphalt located in Rosebud. We love our Bulldog family. Go Black and Gold. Laura Davis with Remax Elite Real Estate is here to help you buy or sell your home or land. For a great real estate experience and an agent with expertise, give Laura a call at 501-269-0649. Barville Electric is family owned and operated since 2006. Barville Electric proudly sponsors all Quitman Bulldog athletics. Go Bulldogs! Cutting Edge Welding and Fabrication is once again proud to be a sponsor of Bulldog Athletics. They offer a variety of services to the Quitman community and surrounding areas, including CNC plasma cutting, structural steel, custom metal art and signs, and metal stairs and handrails. Go Bulldogs! Palmer Plumbing is a proud sponsor of Quitman Bulldog Athletics. They are a locally owned plumbing company specializing in new construction in both residential and commercial. Go Bulldogs! HVM Electrical is a proud sponsor of Quitman Bulldogs. Arkansas Second Home Services takes care of your home while you're away. Give us a call or check out our website to see all services offered. Go Bulldogs! Well, I was wondering. That's good. 37-14 the score. St. Joe on the inbound. It's going to be Kordsmeyer on the far side. She's going to be fouled. I believe they're going to get Lexi Hobbs. Good showing in the student section tonight for Quitman. Pass over. That's going to find Kordsmeyer. Pulls the three. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by number 33, Nabholtz. Puts it up. And that's going to be number 34, Lily Vaughn, on the putback for St. Joseph. Three on the way from Dixon. No good. And Allie Cater's on the floor with the ball. Jump ball. Varvel's going to get the inbound. She'll pass it in to Sullivan. Sullivan quick to make the basket. That puts two more on the board for Quitman. 39-16 the score. Pass in bounds. And Kordsmeyer's just going to go ahead and ram Cater to the floor. Emma Finley gets the ball off the steal, puts it up, can't get it to go. Varvel on the inbound, finds Hobbs. Hobbs over the defender, can't get it to go. Hobbs gets her own rebound, puts it up off the glass, can't get that one to go. Here's Sullivan with the putback. That one's no good. And St. Joseph gets the ball back. Pressure defense. It's going to be put on number 22, Ashlyn Vogt. Here's the shot from the near side. And another jump ball on the floor. That one's going to go over to St. Joseph. The inbound. Three-point shot on the way out of the hands of Bailey Pope. No good. Here's a shot from Kordsmeyer. No good, and the putback, there's going to be a foul. Believe they're going to get Kaylin Sullivan down low with the foul. Second team foul this half on Quitman. That sends Kate Nabholtz to the line to shoot two. She makes her first. Nabholtz, second on the way, no good. Rebound comes away to Hobbs. Hobbs to the corner. That's going to find Sarah Dixon. Dixon back out to Cater. Fakes the shot. Passes right. That's going to find Hobbs. Hobbs puts it up and in once again. Lexi Hobbs. Pressure being put on Nabholtz by Varvel. Allie Cater takes the ball. She's going to be called. That's gonna be a jump ball. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a jump ball or a travel first. Could have been either. Lexi Hobbs going to be the inbounder. She'll give it in to Varvel. Cater sets the screen. Goes right. Here's Emma Finley on the three-point shot. Off the rim, no good. Rebound's going to come down to Kordsmeyer. Now here's Nabholtz. She'll put it up off the rim, no good. Sarah Dixon on this rebound. That's going to pass all the way up to Emma Finley. Finley gets the and one underneath the basket for Quitman. Finley will get to go shoot the extra point. Good old-fashioned three-point play here for Quitman. Shots up, and it's good. All three of them count. The pass up the floor. That's going to find Vaughn. Now below, that one's taken away by Hobbs. Hobbs, pass up to Cater. Cater's going to dribble in. Jump shot on the way, no good. She'll get her own rebound and take it back out. Cater, a bounce pass inside to Finley. Finley puts it up, can't get it to go. Sarah Dixon on the putback. She'll put it up and in. That one's taken away by Cater. Here's Varvel on the shot, can't get it to go. Cater with the steal from behind. St. Joseph looks like they're getting a little exhausted. Varvel, a pass inside to Hobbs. That's going to be a foul on the shot. Believe they're going to get number 22. That's Ashlyn Vogt. Hobbs at the line shooting 2 for Quitman. Her first one is off the mark and no good. That's Hobbs' first miss from the free throw line tonight. She was 4 for 4. Here's her second, and she's going to be 5 for 6. The inbound by Kordsmeyer. She's going to get it right back. She'll cross the timeline. Try to shake Varvel off of her. Cater and Varvel swarming her like some hornets. Cater knocks it out of her hand. It's going to go out of bounds. That'll stay with St. Joseph. 47-17, 3:54 left to go here in the third quarter. That one's going to be put up and in by Izzy Garrett. Garrett's first points of the night for the Lady Bulldogs of St. Joe. Varvel bounce pass to Finley. Finley pulls the trigger on the three-point shot, and it's good. Emma Finley for 3. And then Quitman reaches the half-century mark. That ball's going to go out of bounds. 50-19 the score. That's going to be Maddie Varvel. She'll inbound it to Cater. Cater. This is Kaylee Hobbs into the game. Three-point shot on the way from Emma Finley, and she makes another one. Emma Finley, 2 in a row. That one almost being picked by Cater. Bailey Pope's going to hang on to it. Here's Nabholtz. It's off her shoe. Kordsmeyer's going to go back and pick it up. There's going to be a foul called. I believe they're going to get Allie Cater with the foul. Cater will come out of the ball game. And looks like that's going to be Heidi Kiesler checking in. Quitman's second string making an appearance here in this one with a large lead. Kordsmeyer for 3, knocks it down. Caitlin Kordsmeyer, her first three-pointer on the night. Here's Lily Kennedy at the top of the key. She'll pass it over to Kaylee Hobbs. Hobbs' pass goes off the shoe of the defender. And there's going to be a timeout called by Quitman. And they will take the 31-point lead into the timeout here in the third quarter. 2:26 left to play in the third. We'll hear a word from our sponsors. Petty Jean Fiber is a proud supporter of Platinum and a Platinum sponsor of Quitman Bulldog Athletics. They provide better internet, better service, and better pricing. Call 501-745-2493 for more information. RK Berger Photography is a Platinum sponsor and supports all things Quitman Athletics. She is eager to capture all moments that matter most to the Quitman Bulldog family. Go Bulldogs! Quitman's going to get their players back out on the floor. Heidi Kiesler, Lily Kennedy, Kaylee Hobbs, Emma Finley, and Savannah Duncan. Thank you. Ball inbounded. That's going to find Finley. Here's Hobbs for three. Gets it up off the mark. No good. Emma Finley on the rebound. She'll pass it back to Hobbs at the top of the key. Kiesler gets it and finds Finley down low. Turns and puts it in. Emma Finley. Finley with 11 points here in this third quarter for the Lady Bulldogs. And there's going to be a foul called beneath the basket on Quitman. Believe they're going to get Emma Finley on that one. 4 team fouls against Quitman. 2 against St. Joseph. 55-22 the score. The first free throw is off the mark from Nabholz. Second one's on the way, and it's good. Hobbs will bring it down the floor. 3-point shot on the way from Emma Finley. The bank shot rolls in and out, no good. Quitman gets the rebound. Lily Kennedy with the ball at the top of the key. She'll pass over to Finley, who drives inside, puts it up off the glass. Can't get that one to go either. Kordsmeyer with the ball in her hands. 24 seconds on the shot clock. She'll pass it over. That's going to find Izzy Garrett. Now here's the shot on the way from Nabholz. No good off the mark. And there's going to be a foul beneath the basket on the rebound. Believe they're going to get Kiesler. New rule in AAA in Arkansas State basketball this year, they've done away with the 1-and-1. So that means Kordsmeyer is going to go and shoot 2. 1-and-1s are no longer a thing, just 2 free throws after 5 fouls to be in the bonus. Here's the shot, puts it up, and it's good. Nabholz makes 1 of 2. Here's the shot, no good. Hobbs inside to Finley, spin move, and she'll kick it back out to Kiesler. The pass down low, that's going to find Duncan underneath the basket. Savannah Duncan gets it in, her first points of the season. 2 shots, foul underneath the basket. It's going to put Kordsmeyer on the line. Her first one's up and in. New entry into the ball game for Quitman. Number 22, Sophia Norris. And the second free throw from Kordsmeyer is no good. Here's Kaylee Hobbs. She'll bring it across the timeline for Quitman. Norris with the ball in her hand. She's going to pass it over to Duncan. Duncan now to Kiesler. Kiesler loses it. It's going to be picked by Nabholz. Excuse me, that's Ashlyn Vogt. Vogt's going to take it to the basket. Can't get it to fall. And here's Hobbs to the other end of the floor for Quitman. Into the corner, that's going to find Kennedy. Kennedy back down low. Duncan puts it up, and the shot's not going to count. That's the end of the third quarter. Your score, the home team, Quitman Bulldogs, lead this one by a wide margin, 57-25 over St. Joseph. We'll be right back for some fourth quarter action from the Bulldog Complex. We're back here on the Bulldog Sports Network as Royal dribbles her way down. Puts it up off the glass, no good for St. Joseph, who is down 32. Kiesler puts it up. She's going to be fouled beneath the basket. Believe they're going to get number 14. It's going to be Lydia Humphrey. Shot's no good, and her second one is. Kiesler gets one in. That one goes out of bounds off of St. Joseph. 58-25 the score. 6:45 to play. Here's Hobbs at the top of the key. She'll pass over to Kiesler. Kiesler now over to Kennedy. Pass down low. That's going to find Hobbs under the basket. She gets it to go off the finger roll. Kaylee Hobbs for two. And the drive inside by Kordsmeyer. She won't get it to go. There's going to be a jump ball called. Inbound comes by way of Hobbs. She's going to give it into Kennedy, who will take it across the timeline for Quitman. Pass down low. Now to the far corner. Norris puts it up. She is denied by Catherine Royal. There's going to be a foul called on Quitman. That's going to be called on number 21. That's Heidi Kiesler. Timeout called by Coach Hooten. And we will take this time to recognize some more of our wonderful sponsors. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. Calico Trailers is a proud platinum sponsor of Quitman Athletics. Calico is a family-owned and operated business serving Quitman and beyond since 1983. They custom-build all trailers to fit all customers' needs. Visit calicotrailers.com for more information. Since 1997, Nestlehut Insurance has helped thousands of Arkansans like you with their insurance needs. For the best guidance with a personalized touch, call them at 501-589-2467 for health, life, and dental vision coverage options. That's Nestlehut Insurance. Circle L Heat and Air is a locally owned business taking pride in supporting all things Quitman for over 10 years. Let's go Bulldogs! Quitman with the demanding 60-25 lead over the St. Joseph Lady Bulldogs. Of course, the Catholic school coming out of Conway. That one's taken away off the inbound pass by Kiesler. Kiesler aggressively getting to the basket. She'll pass it. That one's going to be picked off. Good hands there by number 12, Holly Morgan. That one's picked off by Kiesler once again. Kiesler to the basket, puts it up, gets it to go. Heidi Kiesler for 2. Pass in the corner. Shots on the way, no good. Out of the hands of Bailey Pope. Hobbs is going to hand it off to Kiesler at the timeline. Gretchen Wagner checking into the game for Quitman. Wagner puts it up, can't get it to go. Good shot. Duncan over to Wagner in the corner. Hobbs pulls it back down. It got off the fingers of St. Joseph. Gretchen puts it up, can't get that one to go. Here's St. Joseph with their turn. Bailey Pope. A handoff to Ella Rose. Rose being guarded pretty good there by Wagner. Inside to Royal. Pass into the corner. Shots on the way. Off the mark, no good. From number 12, Holly Morgan. Here's Kaylee Hobbs. She'll pass into the corner. Gretchen Wagner puts it up. Can't get it to go. Wagner tried to get it back out. It's going to be denied by Morgan. Morgan's going to take it to the basket. Off the mark, no good. Here comes Kaylee Hobbs down the floor for Quitman. Up and it count the basket and one for Kaylee Hobbs. And the Lady Bulldogs bench is going crazy. Kaylee Hobbs will see if she can get all 3 of the old-fashioned three-point play, and she does not. Rebound. And they're going to call a lane violation on Sophia Norris. It's like Hobbs and Kiesler are going to come out of the game. That's going to put Madison Harnick and another face that I have not seen on the floor yet today, Anna Norris, out there on the floor for Quitman. And there's going to be, looks like Kiesler is going to come back into the game. She'll take the place of Sophia Norris. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. Be St. Joseph's basketball. 2:16 left to play here in the ball game. We see the senior high boys team ready to run out of the tunnel down there. Anxious to see what they have this season under a new coach. Shots on the way. Off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Madison Harnick. She'll pass it over to Duncan, and it gets out of her fingers. Duncan will bring it across the timeline. Plenty of time to spare. Harnick gets the pass over to Kiesler for 3. Off the mark, no good. Kiesler tries to get her own rebound, runs into Harnick below the basket, her own teammate. Lydia Humphrey brought the ball down for St. Joseph. She'll pass it over. Shots on the way just inside the 3-point line. It's no good, out of the hands of Abigail Simon. A new name, a new face that we haven't seen yet. Duncan gets it over to Kiesler. Pass inside was deflected away from Harnick. Back out to Kiesler. Shot up. Off the mark, no good. From Norris, and ball's going to go the way of St. Joseph. Clock is winding down, 64-25. It's a 39-point lead for our Quitman Lady Bulldogs. And they are looking like they will come away with a with their first win of the season. Kiesler in the corner. She's going to be called for the carry. Clock's not stopping. 10 seconds. St. Joseph has the ball. Gretchen Wagner awaits. And Duncan will take it away. That's going to be the ball game. Your final score, the Quitman Lady Bulldogs come away with a 39-point victory, 64-25 over the St. Joseph Lady Bulldogs. And we are going to pause right now and be right back for some stats. We are back in case you were wondering. Totals for that ball game. Final score 64-11. Quitman Lady Bulldogs come away with a large victory for their first game of the season. St. Joseph totals led in scoring by Caitlin Kordsmeyer with 11 points. Kate Nabholz had 8. Izzy Garrett had 2, and Lily Vaughn with 4. The Lady Bulldogs of Quitman held them scoreless in the fourth quarter. And for Quitman, led in scoring by Lexi Hobbs. She had 16 on the night. Sarah Dixon had 9. Emma Finley with 11. Allie Cater with 8. Lily Kennedy with 5. Ava Sullivan and Heidi Kiesler both with 3. Kaylee Hobbs with 4. And Kaylin Sullivan with 2. We will be right back for some boys action here on this Tuesday night. St. Joseph versus Quitman. Be prepared. It's going to be a good one. And we're back here on the Bulldog Sports Network, getting ready for this boys action between the Quitman Bulldogs and the St. Joseph Bulldogs. Starting lineups for the visiting St. Joe Bulldogs: number 10, Max Longing; number 22, Daniel Trusty; number 23, George Here; number 34, Jake Rappold; and number 44, Trevor Jackson. For the Bulldogs of Quitman, it's going to be number 22, Luke Broadway; number 2, Owen Brantley; number 24, Zane Pierce; number 33, Cooper Cantrell; and number 11, Ethan Black. Zane Pierce will step in for the jump at half court. Be jumping against number 22, Daniel Trusty. It looks like we're waiting for something. And it looks like the jump's going to go to St. Joseph. It's going to be number 10, Max Longing. The bounce pass inside, back out to Longing. Longing pulls the trigger on the three, and it's good. Max Longing starts the scoring early for St. Joe, puts a three on the board. Ethan Black will bring it down the floor for the Bulldogs of Quitman. That's going to find Pierce back at the key. Here's Black down low. That's going to pass to Cantrell. Owen Brantley now over to Pierce. Black in the corner. Pierce to Broadway. A pull-up jumper from the far side, no good. Rebound's going to come down to number 23, George Here. Pass over to Jackson. And here's Longing. George Here going to take it inside. Pass over to number 34, Jake Rappold. Rappold's going to be fouled down low. Can't tell who they got on the foul. Believe it's going to be charged to Broadway. Rappold's first free throw is up, and it's in. Second of two, and he makes it. 5-0 lead for St. Joseph. Here's Ethan Black over to Broadway. The two seniors on this team, in the starting lineup, that is. Zane Pierce pulls the trigger on the three-point shot. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by Cantrell. He'll kick it back out to Brantley. Brantley kicks it to the corner. Black pulls the trigger on the three. Can't get that one to go. Cantrell gets another board. Passes it back out to find Broadway. Now here's Black. Black's going to call another play. Set the offense up for Quitman. Pierce at the key over to Black. A bounce pass inside is going to find Cantrell. He'll drive baseline. Kicks it back out. Zane Pierce for three. Off the mark, no good. The rebound's going to come down to Rappold. And St. Joseph's going to get the ball back. Longing crosses the timeline. He'll hand it over to number 23, George Here. Here's going to take it inside the lane. Puts it up, no good. Off the Euro step. Owen Brantley with the rebound. He'll pass it to Pierce. Pierce takes it inside, puts it up, and it's in. First points of the night belong to Zane Pierce. The pass up the floor for St. Joseph. The kick over. And Max Longing guarded there by Pierce. Pierce trying to play some aggressive defense on Longing. Trevor Jackson, the pass is going to drive baseline. That one's taken away by Pierce. He'll pass it up ahead to Cantrell. Cantrell puts it up off the glass, and it's good. Cooper Cantrell for two. Here's Longing. He'll bring it across the timeline for St. Joseph. That one's picked by Cantrell. Black's going to pick it up off the floor. Broadway gets the ball. Broadway will bring it across the half-court line into the corner. Owen Brantley for three. Can't get it to fall. Max Longing brings down the rebound for St. Joseph, and he's going to slow the pace of play way down. Pressured at half-court by Zane Pierce. Pass over is going to find George here. There's going to be a foul on Owen Brantley. Second team foul for Quitman. Pass into the corner, and there's going to be a foul against Ethan Black. 3 team fouls against Quitman. The bounce pass inbounds. It's going to be saved by Brantley. Picked up by Broadway. Now to the other end of the floor. Black's down there and beneath the basket waiting, and he puts it in. Ethan Black puts the Bulldogs ahead at 6-5. A good deep bench for Quitman this year. And the drive, shots put up, no good. There will be 2 shots. The foul's going to be called against Cantrell. It's going to be his second foul, a 4th team foul for Quitman. At the line shooting 2 is going to be number 34, Jake Rappold. He misses his first. Rappold's already made 2 free throws tonight. Second free throw on the way, and it's up and in. Jake Rappold ties the game at 6 with a second free throw. Owen Brantley, Grayson Ely checks into the ball game. Coming fresh off a quite impressive football season for Ely. He's committed to go play for Air Force Division I football. Wide receiver. Quite the athlete here for the Bulldogs. Zane Pierce pulls the trigger on the three-point shot, and it's good! Zane Pierce from downtown. It's going to put the Bulldogs up by 3, 9-6. Half-court pressure put on by Quitman. Three-point shot on the way out of the hands of Trusty. It's no good. Rappold's going to get the rebound, puts it back up. No good. There's going to be a foul called but underneath the basket. It's going to be called against St. Joseph. Believe they're going to get number 22, Daniel Trusty, on the foul. Owen Brantley playing floor general for Quitman. He'll bring it down. Crosses the timeline, pass to Cantrell. That's going to find Brantley on the wing. Brantley looks to drive inside, kicks it back out to Ethan Thurman. Now down low to Ely. Ely lets the ball slip out of his hands. And St. Joseph's going to bring it back the other way. New coach for these Quitman Bulldogs this year, that's Josh Sensabaugh down there. Got him from Maumelle Charter High School. He's coached there several years, was quite successful, and decided to make his way over to Quitman. Nice move there by number 23, George Shear. That ball's taken away by Brantley. Pass up the floor to Ely. Ely, jump shot off the glass, gets it to go. Grayson Ely's on the board. (11-6) to score. Bulldogs pressuring on man-to-man defense. And there's going to be a foul called against Owen Brantley. His second foul. And that's going to put George here on the line. That's the 5th foul for the Bulldogs. Shots up, and it's in for here. That puts him on the board. Looks like Slade Hartwick's going to check into the game for Quitman. Is no good. It's going to go out of bounds, last touch by Quitman. So it's going to stay with St. Joseph. (11-7) the score. Quitman leads this one in the first quarter with 1:49 left to go. There's going to be a foul. They're going to call that one on Slade Hartwick. His first, team's 6th. And looks like Coach Sensabaugh is going to call a timeout. We'll take it with him. 11-7, your score with 1:45 left to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back on the Quitman Bulldogs Sports Network. And we're back just in time to see number 22, Daniel Trusty, on the line for St. Joseph. He makes his first one. That's going to put him on the board. Second one on the way. Trusty is good with a second free throw. 11-9 the score. Zane Pierce on the inbound. He'll find Ethan Thurman on the far side. He'll pass it back over to Pierce at the key. Now here's Hartwick. Hartwick over to Ely. Back to the top of the key to Thurman. Thurman takes it inside. He's going to be met, and he will be fouled by number 12, Christian Stoball. Stoball's first, the team's second for St. Joseph. Thurman's going to go to the line. His first one on the way. It's up and in and out for Thurman. Shots up. It's good. Ethan Thurman makes his second free throw. The pass into the corner. Three-point shot on the way. Off the mark. No good from number 24, Xavier Stoball. And the rebound is going to be brought down by Cantrell. Pass into the corner. Grayson Ely's there. Here's Zane Pierce. Back to Ely in the corner. Ely looking for an open man. Finds Pierce at the key. Now over to the other side. That's going to find Slade Hartwick in the corner for a long two-pointer. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound's going to be brought down by Jake Rappold. Max Longing. Pass over. Going to find number 22, Trusty. Now back to Longing. Longing puts it up inside the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebound's going to be brought down by Stoball. Longing for three. Off the mark, no good. Grayson Ely brings down the rebound for Quitman. And we'll take it to the other end of the floor. 22 seconds, shot clock's off. Ethan Thurman up. And he's going to get called with the charge. So a foul on Thurman. Thurman's first foul. And it looks like Daniel Trusty will be the inbounder for St. Joseph. They'll wipe a little bit of sweat up off the floor. Trusty looking for his man. He'll find Longing. Longing gets the bounce pass. He'll kick it back to Trusty, who crosses the timeline. 16 seconds left in the first. Stovall at the top of the key. Passes it to his brother. Now inside. That's going to find big number 34, Jake Rappold. And there's going to be a foul down low. Excuse me, that's no foul. That's an out-of-bounds call. They're going to call that out of bounds off of Jacob. Excuse me, not Jacob Cantrell. Jacob Cantrell's brother, Cooper Cantrell. Down low, nice inbounds play. 2 points for Xavier Stovall. That'll be the first. End of the first. Here's score. 12-11, Quitman leads it. We'll be right back. Lindsay's Resort is a proud platinum sponsor of Quitman Athletics. Since 1965, Lindsay's Resort on the Little Red River has been serving families and groups in Heber Springs. You'll come for the fishing and stay for the fun with rustic log cabins, guided fishing trips, and the Pot of Gold restaurant. We're positive your stay will be unforgettable. Lindsay's Resort. Well, I don't know about you folks tuning in at home, but I sure am glad that it's basketball season. In specific, I'm glad that it's Quitman Bulldog basketball season. Under the helm of a new coach, Josh Sensabaugh. These boys look to start anew. Plenty of experience, but there's plenty of young talent on this team. There's a jump ball below the basket. Grayson Ely is going to get tied up. The ball will go to St. Joseph off of the jump ball. That one's tipped out of bounds by Thurman. Excuse me, that's Hartwick down there below. The inbound. And the pass up ahead. Shots up, and it's in. Number 12, Christian Stovall gets his first points of the night for St. Joseph. And that'll start the scoring in this second quarter. Puts the St. Joseph Bulldogs up by 1, 13-12. Here's Zane Pierce, the pass down low. That's going to find Cantrell. Cantrell will dribble it back out to the corner. Now back to the top of the key. Here's Hartwick on the wing. In the corner, Thurman pulls the trigger on the three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound's going to come down to Trusty. 7 minutes to go till half. Max Longing for St. Joseph. Dribbles inside, puts it up off the glass, and it's good. Max Longing walked in there like he got the invitation to do so, and he puts two in for St. Joe. Grayson Ely over to Hartwick. Hartwick pulls the trigger on the three. It's in and out, no good. Rebound brought down by Thurman. Pass to Ely. Ely for three. It's no good. Off the mark. Rebound this time going to come down to Longing. Max is going to have it across the timeline. Pulls the trigger on the long three. Can't get that one to fall. It's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be Quitman's ball. 15-12, a 3-point lead for St. Joseph. 6:14 to play here in the half. Owen Brantley will get the ball across the timeline for Quitman. He'll look for an open man. He'll find Thurman to his left. Now back to the other side of the court. That's going to find Brantley again. Ely with quick hands almost gets the ball stripped. Here's Zane Pierce for three. A contested three-pointer by Zane Pierce. It's good. It's going to tie this game up at 15 apiece. First points of the quarter for Quitman. Here's Stovall. He'll pass it over to Rappold. Rappold on the inside in the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebound brought down by Ethan Thurman. He'll cross the timeline, bring it down. Cooper Cantrell does a good job of reeling it in. Back out to Pierce. Now here's Ely. Ethan Thurman down to Cantrell. Back to Pierce. 15 seconds to shoot it. Ely over to Pierce on the wing. 5 seconds to shoot. Ely to Thurman for three. Off the mark, no good, just in time. No shot clock violation there for Quitman. Still tied at 15, 4:51 to go. Max Longing will bring it across the timeline for the Bulldogs of St. Joseph. Nice bounce pass inside. That's going to find Rappold. Rappold gets the and one to go for St. Joseph. Count the basket and one. I'm not sure who the foul was on. Looks like big number 40 is going to come in. That's Jeremiah Green for the Bulldogs. Good rebound there off the miss by Thurman. Here's Ely. Green working on the inside. Brantley, the pass back out to Thurman at the key. Ely at the top of the key. With 10 seconds, there's going to be a foul down low. They're going to call that against number 22. That's going to be on Daniel Trusty down low. He fouled Jeremiah Green. Two fouls on Trusty tonight. St. Pierce on the inbound pass. He's going to find Owen Brantley. Brantley elevates, can't get it to go. Batted out. Good job by Thurman to kick it to his teammate. New shot clock. Zane Pierce with the jumper just inside the two. A long two for Zane Pierce. And St. Joseph trying to get it across the timeline, and they will. That's going to be a block called down low on Ethan Thurman. Ethan Thurman with his second foul. 17-17, 3:55 to play in the half. The inbound, Longing looking for an open man. He'll find number 23, George here. The drive. And there's a foul. They're going to call that one on Ely. So Grayson's going to pick one up. Ely's first foul. Longing on the inbound for St. Joseph. He'll pass it back out. That's going to find Rappold. Here's Longing. Dribble drive inside. Kicks it to the corner. That's going to find here. Here's going to drive baseline. Take it up. No shot. They're going to call the foul on Owen Brantley of Quitman. It's going to be 3 on Owen. Thurman's going to come out of the ball game. Looks like Ethan Black's going to check back in. Inbound pass finds Rappold. Here's Longing, been playing floor general all night. Pretty good one for the Bulldogs of St. Joseph. A nice rebound and a putback by Trevor Jackson. Jackson's been fairly quiet all night, but he's there when you need him. Ely with the ball for Quitman. A 2-point lead for St. Joseph, 19-17. It's been a close one. Here's Brantley. He'll drive, put up the jumper, gets it to go on the baseline drive. 2 points for Owen Brantley. His first 2 of the night. Pressure in the backcourt, put on by Quitman. St. Joe will get it across the timeline. Longing calling for a man to come up and get it. Longing takes the 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Matthew Cedar. And that's going to be a block. Black with the 3. Gets it to go. Ethan Black for 3. 22-19 the score. Quitman Bulldogs on top by 3. Here's a hook shot out of the hands of Rappold. He's not going to make it, but he will be fouled. I believe they're going to call that foul on Grayson Ely. That's his second. That'll put Rappold at the line to shoot 2. His first one's up, and it's out. No good. Jake Rappold, second free throw on the way, up, and no good. Fails both attempts. Thurman on the rebound for the Bulldogs of Quitman. Bounce pass inside, gets out of the hands of Green. Green's a big boy. He can get down the floor decent. And count the basket and 1. It's going to be 2 points put up for George here. The foul going to be called. I believe they're going to get Luke Broadway. Broadway's first foul, if it is on him. 5th team foul for Quitman. Here makes the free throw and completes the old-fashioned three-pointer. It's going to tie this game at 22. 1:47 left to go till halftime. Black will find Cantrell at the top of the key. Now a pass over to Broadway. Back out to Thurman, and Broadway looks for an open man inside. Pass it to the other side. Thurman's going to drive baseline, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by St. Joseph. That's number 44, Trevor Jackson. Longing, the floor general, brings it down for St. Joseph. He's got good ball handling skills, I'll give him that. He's going to hand that one off to Here. Here in the corner, Longing pulls the trigger on the three-point shot, can't get it to go. Matthew Cedar's going to pull down the rebound for St. Joe. That one's picked, ball's on the floor. Broadway is going to get it out to Green. Green's going to get it to Thurman. Thurman now to Ethan Black. Quitman going to slow the pace of play down a little bit. Cantrell at the top of the key with the ball. Pass over to Ethan Black on the wing. 35 seconds left in the half. 16 seconds to shoot. Here's Black. Drives it inside. Puts it up on the fadeaway. Gets it to go. Ethan Black. Shot clock's been turned off. Longing looks to slow the pace down a little bit. He's guarded there. Met at half court by Ethan Black. George here. Rappel's going to come around, set the screen. Here puts a shot up, can't get it to go. There's going to be a foul called. Can't tell if they're going to get Broadway. They are. They're going to get Luke Broadway on the foul. Second foul on Luke. 1.5 seconds to go. Jake Rappold's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Rappold shooting 50% from the line tonight. He's made 3 of 6. His first one's up and it's good. Shots up. And it's in. That's going to tie the ball game at 24. 1.5 seconds left to go. Broadway Hughes from half court. And it's no good. We'll take it into halftime. Your score knotted up at 24. It's a good ball game. Don't go anywhere. This is the Bulldog Sports Network, and I'm Jacob Cater.
All right, please welcome your competition cheer team. Just a little background info. That's our competition cheer team. We are missing a few tonight. We've got a couple sick, but they are getting ready for the state game day competition, which is going to take place in December in Hot Springs. So we're going to perform parts of our routine throughout the year. So anytime they're out there, follow along with those signs or the pom-poms or the flags. They would really appreciate it if you yell back with them. Thank you.
Great showing there by the competition cheer team here at Quitman High School. And it's tied at 24 apiece. St. Joseph and Quitman locked in a close one here. The scoring tallies: Ethan Black of Quitman with 7. Zane Pierce with 10. Cooper Cantrell with 2. Owen Brantley with 2. Grayson Ely with 2. And Ethan Thurman with a free throw. For St. Joseph, scoring's been scattered. Max Longing has 5. Christian Stowball has 2. Trusty has 2. George Here has 4. Xavier Stowball with 2. Jake Rappold has 7. Trevor Jackson with 2 for a total of 24. Both teams with 24. We've seen a good one tonight. And we'll be right back in about 6 minutes. Mark Mansfield State Farm Agency is dedicated to helping the community of Quitman and surrounding areas with all things insurance, offering home, auto, and life insurance tailored to meet your individual insurance needs. Call Mark at 501-365-3562. Go Bulldogs! Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Gooseberry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Courthouse Square in downtown Heber Springs. If you are in need of insurance, see Jamie Ivy and her staff, who are now offering health insurance enrollment. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy also provides private consultations, immunizations, along with testing and treating strep, flu, and COVID. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers delivery and curbside pickup services. Their staff is committed to fast and friendly service. Stop by today and see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy in is Gooseberry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy. Go Bulldogs! And we're back out of halftime, tied at 24. We will start a new half of play, as Quitman will get the ball to start. Brantley now over to Cantrell in the corner. It's going to get Brantley back atop the key. Pierce with a spin move. Dribbles up and in. Puts it in. And Quitman starts the scoring here in this third quarter. That one's going to go out of bounds off of Quitman. Longing will be the inbounder. It's going to go out of bounds. They'll say it stays with St. Joseph. Longing the inbounder once again. He's going to find an open number 44, Trevor Jackson. Jackson gets it back out to here. Now Longing. Pass over to Trusty, who takes it inside, can't get it to go. Rebound brought down by Zane Pierce. He's going to hand it off to Ethan Black. Black's going to be met by Longing. Here's Pierce. He drives inside, puts it up, can't get it to go. Tries for the rebound. It's taken away by Trusty. Longing kicks it to the corner. Shots up by here. It's no good. A rebound, and there will be a foul called on Daniel Trusty. It's going to go Quitman's way. Broadway will be the inbounder. He'll give it to Black in the backcourt. Black's going to cross the timeline. He'll give it over to Brantley. Brantley now to Cantrell in the corner. Cantrell is going to be called for the travel. Shifted his feet. And that's a turnover back to St. Joe. The inbound finds Longing. Max will bring it across half court. Full court press put on. Ethan Black with the pressure on Longing. Here at the top of the key, now over to Longing. Once again, Longing looking for an open man. He'll find Jackson. Jackson's going to take it inside. He's blocked by Pierce. A kick out to here for three. It's good. Number 23, George here. Puts St. Joseph ahead by one, 27-26. Zane Pierce down on the other end of the floor for Quitman. The pass is taken away by Longing. Longing up ahead to here underneath the basket. Puts it up and in. George here, 5 straight points. Here's Ethan Black. He'll cross the timeline. Pass over to Broadway. Looking for an open man. He'll find Cantrell down low. The kick back out to Broadway at the top of the key. Brantley looking for an open man inside. Back to Black. Now here's Pierce. Over to Black. Who's at the one. Pierce fakes. Goes inside. Pulls the jumper. Gets it to go. St. Pierce for two. He's got all 4 points for Quitman so far here in this quarter. And the drive inside off the glass is no good from Daniel Trusty. Owen Brantley gets it up off the glass. They're going to call a charge against Owen Brantley. going to be the 4th foul on Owen. He's going to have to come out of this ball game. It's going to be replaced by Grayson Ely. Fouling's been a little bit of a trouble for Quitman this game. Trusty puts the ball up, and he's going to be called with the travel. Ely will be the inbounder for Quitman. He'll give it in the backcourt to Ethan Black. Black will cross the timeline for Quitman. A pass over to Zane Pierce. Now to Ely. Here's Black on the wing, and Pierce elevates, gets the ball, meets it halfway, and there's going to be a travel. Black shifted his feet. 29-28, 4:29 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Good crowd here tonight for this senior boys nightcap at the Bulldog Complex. The drive inside by here. It's off the tip of the rim, no good. Ely's going to come away with a rebound. Ely runs the floor, takes it up, puts it off the rim, off the glass, and it's good. Grayson Ely with a smooth move. Pass down low. That's going to be a foul called on Zane Pierce. That's Pierce's first. The team's 2nd this half. Longing down low, looking for the inbound. He'll get it into Jake Rappold. Longing's going to get it back from Trusty. He's guarded by Black. George here with the ball, a pass into the corner. That's going to find Jackson. Jackson takes it inside, puts it off the glass, and it's good for 2. 31-30, St. Joseph leads it. 3:39 to play here in the 3rd. Black over to Pierce at the key. He's going to give it over to Broadway. Broadway, a pass across, going to find Cantrell. Cantrell takes it inside the lane, puts it up. There's going to be a foul call, but not on the shot. They're going to call it on the floor. Going to get number 22, Daniel Trusty, on the foul. That's going to be his 4th. Substitution will be made. Trusty will come out of the ball game. It's going to be replaced by number 20, Matthew Cedar. Broadway on the inbound for Quitman, looking for an open man. He's going to find Ely on the near side. Ely passes it across the lane. Got to find Thurman. Now back at the top of the key to Black. Thurman underneath the basket, gets the pass, puts it in. Two points for Ethan Thurman. We're going to take a timeout. Somebody has to tie their shoe. (32-31). Quitman with the 1-point lead. Longing's going to cross the timeline. 3:06 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Here comes Longing looking to go inside. He pulls back out, pass out to Here. Here at the top of the key, he's going to try to drive inside, kicks it into the corner, intended for Longing. Ethan Black cuts it off. He's going to pass ahead to Ely. Ely with the lay-in, can't get it to go. Rebound's going to come down to Jake Rappold of St. Joseph. Here's Max Longing at the top of the key, guarded by Black. Longing is going to be fouled. They're going to get number 11, Ethan Black, on the foul for Quitman. Black's 2nd foul of the night. Three team fouls for Quitman, 2 team fouls for St. Joseph. Longing the inbounder, he's going to find Rappold. Longing gets the ball back, guarded by Black. Longing looks to take it inside. He'll pass to the corner. That's going to find Stowball. Stowball back to the top of the key. The pass to Jackson. He'll hand it off to Longing. Rappold sets the screen. Longing looks to go. He'll pass it to Jackson. Jackson pulls the trigger on the three, and it's good. Trevor Jackson for three. St. Joseph's up by 2, 34-32. Black will bring it down the floor for Quitman. Crosses the timeline, passes to Pierce. Now back to Black on the wing. Black looks to go inside. He'll kick it across to Ely outside the three-point range. Here's Black. Back across to Broadway. Broadway looks to go inside. He'll kick it back out to Pierce. Now to Black, and the pass meant for Thurman is going to go out of bounds. Inbounder, gonna be Matthew Cedar. Cedar gets it in. Timeout called. That's gonna be St. Joseph. Means we'll take it with them for a moment. We'll hear a word from our sponsors before we go, though. Bobby Kennedy Construction is a fourth-generation supporter of Quitman Bulldogs. We are family-owned and operated since 1985. Go Bulldogs! This cast is also brought to you by Courtney Black with Caldwell Banker RPM Group. We'll be right back. St. Joseph will get the inbound. That's going to be Jackson on the inbound. Pass back across. No, good save there by Longing to keep it from going back court. Underneath the basket. And he's denied. Cedar's denied by Thurman underneath the basket. Slade Hartwick into the game. Now over to Dom Pratt, who's a new face here for Quitman. Pratt puts it up. He's going to be fouled. Dom Pratt's going to go to the free throw line for Quitman. 3 team fouls apiece for both Bulldog squads. Here's a shot from Pratt. It's up and it's in. Pratt on the line for his second. Off the mark, no good. Bulldogs down by 1 to St. Joseph, 33-34. Ball's going to go out of bounds off of Quitman. It'll stay with St. Joe, the inbounder, number 23. That's here. Longing looks down the floor right under the basket. It's a wide open number 20, Matthew Cedar, who puts it in for St. Joseph. Cedar was wide open. Longing took advantage of him being there. Great job by St. Joseph. Here's Ely. Pass it back out. That's going to find Pierce. Pierce for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Grayson Ely. Off the board, it's good. Grayson Ely has 2 more to his name to make his total 6 on the night. Full court pressure by Quitman. 12 seconds to go. That one's taken away. Hartwick puts it up and it's in. Hartwick puts Quitman up by 1. 37-36. 1 second to go. Longing pulls the shot off the board. No good. Quitman takes it into the final quarter of basketball action. 37-36. A 1-point lead for Quitman. We'll be right back here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Man, have we got some exciting basketball for you tonight. And we're back for the final quarter of basketball action here from the Bulldog Complex. It's been a great night tonight. Quitman Lady Bulldogs come away with a huge victory over St. Joseph. 64-25, the final score on that game. Behind 16 points from Lexi Hobbs. And now, the Quitman Bulldogs are 1 point ahead here in the final quarter of St. Joseph, 37-36. Shots up by Longing. Max Longing starts the scoring in this quarter. Puts St. Joseph up by 1, 38-37. Back into the swing of things. Dom Pratt at the top of the key. He's going to pass it over to Pierce. Drives inside, puts it up. He's going to be fouled. Foul down low is going to be called on number 24, Xavier Stobaugh. His first foul on the night. That's going to put Zane Pierce at the line to shoot 2. His first one on the way. Up and in. Ties the game at 38. Shots up and shots in. Zane Pierce makes both of them. Puts the Bulldogs of Quitman up by 1. 39-38 the score. Longing looking to bring it down the floor, pressured by Thurman. He'll get it across the timeline, pass in the corner is going to find Here. Here looks to drive baseline. He'll be met by Hartwick. Shots put up by Rappold. He can't get it to go. Rebound brought down by Ely. Ely pass over to Dom Pratt. Now back to the top of the key. That's going to find Hartwick. Hartwick into Ely. From the free throw line, the jumper no good. Rebound's going to be brought down by number 20. That's going to be Matthew Cedar of St. Joseph. He'll give it to Longing. Longing will bring it across half court. And a pass into the corner finds Here. Back to Longing. Inside to Rappold. Block by Hartwick. Pierce picks it up. Pass ahead to Ely's a little bit over his head. He can't hold on to it. Out of bounds. Off of Quitman. That's going to go St. Joe's way. 39-38, excuse me. 6:25 to go in this ball game. It's been a barn burner so far. Quitman in a little bit of foul trouble. St. Joseph has one player, number 22, Daniel Trusty, with 4. Here with the jumper, gets it up, and it's a good. George Here puts it in for 2. Here's Hartwick, he'll pass it over to Pierce. Pierce back out to Brantley at the top of the key, now over to Pierce on the far side wing. Pierce takes the ball, drives inside, gets it up off the glass, and it's good. Zane Pierce for 2. Pierce is off 4 Bulldog points this quarter. Rappold underneath the basket. Hartwick can't get there in time. Jake Rappold with 2. They held Rappold scoreless last quarter. He's got 2 this quarter. 5:18 left to go. Owen Brantley's going to go inside. There's going to be a foul called on St. Joseph. Not sure who it's going to be on. That'll be called on number 12. That's Christian Stobaugh. Quitman's going to check a few men in. Looks like Dom Pratt's going to take a seat. Ethan Thurman's going to check in. And a timeout's going to be called. That means we'll take it with him and be right back here on the Bulldog Sports Network. And we're back out of the timeout. St. Joseph leads this one by 1, 42-41. 5:15 left to go in the ball game. Luke Broadway of Quitman passes it inbounds. He will get it up to Owen Brantley, who gets it off the glass and gets it to go. Brantley for 2. Here's George here. He'll get it out to Jackson. And there's going to be a foul called. I believe they're going to get Owen Brantley. Owen Brantley will be done for the night. He's fouled out. That's 5 on Brantley. So it looks like Grayson Ely will check in. Coach Sensabaugh not happy about that call. It appeared that Longing might have threw an elbow. Here's Black guarding Longing now. Pass into the corner. That's going to find Stovall. Pulls the trigger on the three-point shot. Airballs it. Rebound's going to be brought down by Grayson Ely. Ely, the pass over to Broadway. Broadway back to Ely. Quitman with a 1-point lead. The pass to Thurman. Thurman's knocked down. Laying on the floor beneath the goal on the other side. There's a travel called against St. Joseph. And it'll go Quitman's way with a 1-point lead, 43-42, 4:21 left to go. Thurman thankfully got up. For Quitman. Stovall is going to check out. It looks like Daniel Trusty is going to check back in with 4 fouls to his name. Ely with a pass inside to Broadway. Pass back to Ely under the basket. Can't get it to go. He will get to shoot 2 instead. Grayson Ely will be at the line for Quitman. And he misses his first. Ely, that was his first free throw on the night. Second one's on the way, it's no good. He misses both of them. Ely keeps it 43-42, 3:58 to go in this ball game. Longing's going to bring the ball down the floor for St. Joseph. Pass inside. It's going to go. Jake Rappold gets the ball, puts it up. Good look for St. Joseph. 44-43. Ethan Black. Pass across. It's picked away. Here picks it away. Grayson Ely's there. Count the basket and 1. George here will go to the line. Ely's going to get called for the foul. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Grayson tonight. Cooper Cantrell is going to come back into the ball game. He'll take the place of Ethan Black. First free throw on the way is the only free throw on the way, and it's good. Bulldogs, 3:18 to go, down by 5, 47-43. Excuse me, down by 4, 47-43. Pierce to Ely, inside, count the basket and 1 for Grayson Ely. Foul's going to be down low. I believe they're going to get number 22 on the foul, Daniel Trusty. If that is on Trusty, that's his 5th. And it is. Daniel Trusty will sit down for the night with 5 fouls. Matthew Cedar's going to check in to take his place. We'll see if Ely can complete the old-fashioned three-pointer. Quitman down 2, 47-45, 3:08 to play here in the ball game. Here's the shot from Ely. It's in and out, no good. Longing will bring the ball across half court for St. Joseph. Up by 2. They're going to give it to Here. Here looks to drive inside. He'll kick it back out to the corner. That's going to find Cedar. Here's Longing. Pulls the trigger on the three-point shot. No good. Rebound pulled down by Cooper. Cantrell. Cantrell's going to give it over to Broadway. Broadway is going to settle in, get the play call from the coach. Sets up the offense. Here's Thurman over to Ely. Broadway. Now over to Pierce. Here's Ely. 15 seconds to shoot it. Ely with the spin move to the inside. Kicks it back out to Pierce for 3. It's off the mark. No good. There's going to be a foul called on Luke Broadway down low on the rebound. Third foul on Broadway. 3 team fouls on Quitman. And it looks like St. Joseph's going to call a 30-second timeout. That means we'll take it with them and be right back here on the Quitman Bulldogs Sports Network. And we're back out of the timeout. St. Joseph with a 2-point lead, 47-45 over Quitman here in the Bulldog Complex on this Tuesday night. The home opener for Quitman. St. Joseph down to 2 timeouts left. Quitman still has 4. The bounce pass inbounded to Longing. Longing pressured in the backcourt by Broadway. Pass over to Trevor Jackson. Now back to Longing once again. Longing looks to go inside. The pass down low. Shots up and in by Rappold. St. Joseph has extended their lead to 4. 49-45. 1:48 to go. Here's Pierce. He's going to kick it out to Cantrell. Broadway thought about pulling it. He's going to give it to Cantrell again. Thurman will get it. Drive baseline. And it's going to be out of bounds, I believe, off of St. Joseph. Broadway will be the inbounder for Quitman. Looks over an open man. He's going to find Thurman at the top of the key. Thurman, the pass over to Zane Pierce. Pierce to Ely. 10 seconds to shoot it. Pierce going to go inside. Puts up the jumper, gets it to go. Zane Pierce. And a timeout called by Quitman. Coach Sensabaugh is going to take a full one. We'll be right back. 47-49 your score. 1:25 left to go in the ball game. And we're back coming out of the timeout. 1:25 to play. 49-47 the score. St. Joseph Bulldogs lead this one by 2 over Quitman on their home floor. Josh Sensabaugh looking to win his first as Quitman's head coach. And that one's put in by number 20, Matthew Cedar of St. Joseph. 51-47, Thurman over to Broadway. Now to Pierce. Pierce looks to drive it inside, kicks it back out to Broadway. Broadway over to Pierce from beyond the arc. Here's Thurman. Thurman hits it taken away, and he's going to foul. Ethan Thurman called with the foul for the Bulldogs. That's their 4th. Both teams have 4 fouls. That's Thurman's 3rd. Bulldogs pressuring in the backcourt. Thurman gets the takeaway. Thurman with the spin move, puts it up and in. Ethan Thurman redeems himself. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout called. 30-second timeout by Coach Sensabaugh. Quitman down 2, 49-51. We'll be right back. We're back coming out of the timeout. 51-49, St. Joseph with the 2-point lead. 41 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Both teams with 2 timeouts. George here runs the floor. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Thurman. Thurman's going to hold it back for Quitman. Shot clock's off. Bulldogs will have the final shot if they hold on to it wisely. Broadway. Pass over to Pierce. Pierce, spin move, inside, off the glass, can't get it to go. Ely with the putback, Ely gets it in! Grayson Ely ties this ball game at 51. Beautiful putback. And a timeout's called. A full timeout with 16.1 seconds to go. Timeout's going to be credited to Quitman. It's been a great ball game so far. Tight one, tied at 51. Quitman's hung with St. Joseph all night. The fans are loving it. The student section's hyped. Bench is celebrating like a team over there on Quitman's side after the Ely putback. 16.1 seconds on the clock. Once again, St. Joseph coming out of the timeout. Quitman still tied up with it over there. And the Bulldogs of Quitman will come back on the basketball floor. St. Joseph able to run the sideline on this one. The inbounder going to be number 44, Trevor Jackson. Cooper Cantrell's going to be stationed in the backcourt for Quitman. Pass inbounds going to find Longing. 14 seconds on the clock. Longing in the backcourt, guarded by Broadway. Longing with 5 seconds. Longing to the corner. Shots on the way. It's no good. We're going in overtime. Tied at 51. Great defense by Quitman on that last play. We'll have a minute to go until overtime. We'll be right back here on the Bulldog Sports Network for some free basketball. And we're back for some extra basketball here at the Bulldog Complex. Tied at 51, 4 minutes put back on the clock. And the Bulldogs will get the tip. St. Pierce got some good airtime and brought away at the top of the key. He's going to give it over to Ely. Now Pierce on the wing. Back to Ely on the other side once again. Ely to Pierce. Now Thurman, he's going to drive inside, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Thurman will get his own rebound. It's going to be taken away. And there's going to be a foul call below the basket. They're going to call that on Grayson Ely. Ely with 4 fouls for Quitman. 3:30 to go. That's going to put Jake Rappold at the line for St. Joseph. Rappold's first free throw is up. It's no good. Second one's on the way. It's up and it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Luke Broadway. Broadway is going to take it across the timeline for Quitman. Time clock, game clock, and the shot clock all in sync. 3:05 to play, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Broadway looks to dribble inside, now kicks it out to Pierce. In the corner, there's Cantrell. Cantrell drives inside, he's going to be fouled on the floor. Foul's going to be called on number 20, Matthew Cedar. Cedar's first foul of the night. Both teams have 5, so that means Cantrell's going to go to the line to shoot 2. First shot from Cantrell is up off the tip of the rim, no good. Second one on the way, it's good. Cooper puts Quitman up by 1, 52-51, 2:50 to go. Longing gets the play call, sets up the offense for St. Joe. Here, pass out, gonna find Cedar on the inside. Longing puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down and secured by Grayson Ely. Ely's got to play carefully. He's got 4 fouls, runs the floor, gets it out to Pierce. Pierce now to Broadway at the top of the key. Ely down low inside to Thurman. Gets it up and gets it to go. Ethan Thurman with the jumper on the weak side. St. Joseph trying to answer. Down 3, 54-51. 2 minutes to play. Longing on the inside, kicks it back out. 3-point shot on the way. It's no good from Jackson. Cantrell on the rebound. He'll give it to Ely. Ely runs the floor, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound brought down by Cantrell. They're going to call a travel. He went down with the ball in his hands, and they're going to say he traveled. Quitman fans not loving it. Looks like St. Joe will call a timeout. We'll be right back after this break. This is the Bulldog Sports Network. And we're back coming out of the timeout. 1:48 to play in the ball game. In the overtime ball game we've got here going on at the Bulldog Complex. St. Joseph down by 3. Quitman leads 54-51. Here, pass to Longing, down low. Stripped away by Ely. Broadway secures the ball. He'll pass it up ahead to Pierce. Pierce, shot up. In and out, no good. That one's rebounded by Cantrell. He'll put it up. He's not going to be fouled. They're going to call a timeout. Coach Sensabaugh calls a timeout. So we'll take another break. We'll be right back here on the Bulldog Sports Network. And we're back out of the timeout. Luke Broadway, the inbounder for Quitman. He'll look for an open man. Tries to find somebody. He'll find Cantrell. Broadway will get it back in the corner. Down low to Cantrell once again. Back out to Broadway. Broadway will take it at the top of the key. Try to settle things down for the Bulldog offense. And the pass over to Pierce. Pierce is going to find Ely. And he'll give it to Broadway. 1 minute to go. 8 seconds on the shot clock. A pass down low to Thurman. Kicks it back out to Pierce for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Cooper Cantrell. Cantrell's going to get it back out to Broadway. Now to Pierce. Pierce in the corner to Thurman. Bulldogs trying to hold on to the ball as much as they can. Shot clock's not turned off. It's at 20 seconds. Game clock at 40. Pierce at the top of the key. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 33 on the game clock. Pierce looks to go inside. Pull-up jumper. Pass below to Thurman. Can't get it to go. Shots pulled down. Timeout called by Quitman. With 21.4 seconds left to go, Quitman leads it by 3. 54-51. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Welcome back to the Bulldog Sports Network, and boy, do we have a good one tonight. 54-51 in overtime. 21.4 seconds left to go. Shot clock's been turned off. St. Joseph down 3 with the ball. Pass inside to here. He'll hand it off. And they'll just get it across the timeline. Stovall. Pass to here. Here's Longing for 3. He makes it! Longing with the 3. Thurman heaves it from half court. And we're going into double overtime. 54-54. What a game. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network. And we're back as St. Joe and Quitman are battling 54-54 in double overtime. They put 4 more minutes back on the clock, and Luke Broadway is going to get the ball after Zane Pierce gets the jump for Quitman. Pass down low, going to find Cantrell. Cantrell, a bounce pass inside to Ely, to Pierce for 3. Off the mark, no good. It's over the top of the rim. St. Joseph will get the ball. Here puts up the jumper from the free throw line. He gets it to go. George here. Now here's the Bulldogs' turn. 56-54. Quitman down by 2. Ely back to the top of the key. That's going to find Broadway. Back to Ely on the wing. Ely down inside. Finds Thurman. Kicks it back out to Pierce at the top. 3-point shot on the way. No good. Rebound pulled down by Cantrell. Quitman has it back. Ely kicks it over to Pierce. Pierce to Broadway. Now to Ely. Ely kicks it across to Pierce in the corner. That's going to find Cantrell. He'll drive baseline, gets it up. Shot's no good, but he'll be called on the foul. Foul's going to be called on number 34. I believe that's going to be Rappled. His first foul. St. Joseph's done a great job of staying out of foul trouble tonight. Only one Bulldog has had to come out of the game due to foul trouble. That's Daniel Trusty. He fouled out back in the fourth quarter. Cantrell makes his first free throw. He's going to try for the other one. Puts it up, puts it in. Cooper Cantrell coming in clutch on the free throws. He ties his game back up at 56. 2:35 left to play. Longing brings it across the timeline barrier for the St. Joseph. He'll hit it off to here. Longing for a three, off the mark, no good. A rebound underneath the ball is on the floor. It's a jump ball. That's going to go, it's going to stay with St. Joseph. I believe some of the St. Joe faithful wanted a foul call on that one. That they didn't get. Longing will be the inbounder for St. Joseph. He's going to find George here at the top of the key. Longing gets the ball back. Goes inside, looks for an open man. That's going to find Rappled. Rappled now back to Longing. Longing doing a great job from the long three. Gets it, can't get it to go. Ely gets the ball. There's a foul. At half court, he's going to be met by Longing. Longing's going to get called for the foul. Only Longing's first foul. That's going to put Grayson Ely at the line to shoot two for Quitman. 2:05 left to play in the ballgame. Shots up and it's no good. Ely's been a little cold from the free throw line tonight, just coming off the football field. And the second free throw makes it from Ely. Here's going to bring it across the timeline for the St. Joseph. Pass in the corner is going to find Trevor Jackson. Jackson back out to here. Here looks to go inside, takes it in. There's going to be a foul called beneath. Believe they're going to get Luke Broadway. Broadway's fourth. 2 shots going to come from George here. Shots up and it's good. Here's only missed one free throw all night. Second one's on the way, it's good. Puts St. Joseph up by 1, 58-57, 1:48 to play. Broadway comes down the floor, sets up the offense for Quitman. He's going to pass it over to Pierce. Going to find Thurman down low. He can't get it to go. There's going to be a foul call down low on Quitman. Can't tell exactly who that one's going to be on. I think they got Ethan Thurman. Thurman's fourth. Several Quitman Bulldogs close to fouling out. At the line shooting 2 is Matthew Cedar. He misses his first. They're going to say Thurman has fouled out. I missed a foul somewhere. But that's why I'm the unofficial scorekeeper. So Ethan Thurman will take a seat and be done for the night. he will depart us with 9 points. Cantrell gets the rebound for the Bulldogs of Quitman. Both free throws from Cedar were no good. Pass over to Black. Black to Broadway. Now back to Ethan Black. The bounce pass finds Zane Pierce, and he'll kick it back out to Black in the corner. Black looks for a man. He's going to find Broadway at the top of the key. 11 seconds to shoot. Broadway, 5 seconds to shoot. Ely pulls the three. It's good! Grayson Ely puts the Bulldogs up by 2, 60-58. George here will pass it over to Longing. There's going to be a timeout called by St. Joseph, and Quitman leads it by 2, 60-58 with 50 seconds left to play in this ball game or in the second overtime. We'll be right back here on the Bulldog Sports Network. And we're back here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Grayson Ely with a dagger three for Quitman. Puts him up by 2, 60-58, 50.6 to play in the ball game. Inbound's going to come for number 44, Trevor Jackson. He's going to get it in to George here. Longing with the ball in his hands. He can be dangerous. 15 seconds to shoot it. Spin move inside the lane. Puts it up. Game tied. 60. Max Longing doing it all here in overtime for St. Joseph. Shot clock's been turned off. Zane Pierce puts it in for 2. His first points in overtime. Longing from beyond the arc. Spin move inside the lane. Kicks it back out to Jackson. Now over to Stovall. And a travel! Stovall traveled with it. Coach Sensabaugh wants a timeout. Quitman's going to get the timeout. 4.9 seconds left to go. Quitman leads it by 2 with the ball in their hands, 62-60. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network. What a game this has been. And we're back. 4.9 seconds on the clock. 62-60. Quitman leads it. Grayson Ely's going to be the inbounder for the Bulldogs. St. Joseph drawing up their play. Getting it down pat. Ely looks for an open man. He's going to find Cantrell. Cantrell is going to be fouled in the backcourt. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. 4 seconds on the clock. Cantrell's first free throw is up and it's in. Cooper Cantrell has only missed 1 free throw tonight. Black brought away Cantrell, Ely, and Pierce on the floor for Quitman. Second free throw is in and out. He from Longing, half court. It's no good! The Quitman Bulldogs win the first game of the season here at home. Coach Sensabaugh gets his first career win as a Bulldog. In a double overtime thriller, your final score, 63-60. Quitman wins. We'll let them pray, and we'll be right back with some score tallies. And ladies and gentlemen, you just watched a thriller. 63-60, your final score from the Bulldog Complex as Coach Josh Sensabaugh gets his first win as a Bulldog. And I'm going to go ahead and give us some score tallies before we cut it off. Ethan Black with 7. Zane Pierce led the scoring for the Bulldogs with 22. Cooper Cantrell came alive, has made his free throws in overtime to make his total 6. Owen Brantley attributed 4. Grayson Ely with 14. Ethan Thurman with 9. Slade Hartwick with 2. And Dom Pratt with 1. St. Joseph's end. Max Longing had some great shots there at the end. And credit St. Joe, they played a heck of a game. But the Bulldogs of Quitman are the ones who come on top. Well, I'm Jacob Cater, the voice of the Bulldogs. And along with the East program, I'm going to